afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we have a brand new one, hot off the truck. Didn't even know this was coming, just a random search on Twitter, just looking around, and boom. Hey, brand new Power Rangers Chrome Edition, I guess is what we're calling them. What do they call these? Are they actually giving them any kind of special name? I don't know. Let's see. But we're going to check on the back here. Reignition. Head flipping, morphin action. Really, really cool box. Definitely nice to finally get Goldar here in the Playmates line. I do love this little aspect here where you can do the auto morphin outside the package. Very cool for kind of seeing what you get with it. Getting the nostalgia for the parents and stuff like that. I do like this idea. This is a really fun, easy, get them all at once kind of thing, especially if you only have a Target in your area. This seems to be a Target exclusive. So if you only had a Target, they're just now getting the single carded base figures. So to be able to get them all at once, pretty good win there, I do think. Goldar looking really good. And then it's also great for other collectors too. If you are collecting this line and you want to get the Chrome version, here you go. You get the Chrome version and you get Goldar, which I'm sure is going to come, even though it does say exclusive Evil Space Alien Goldar. I'm pretty sure we're going to get this in a single card release down the line, as long as this line continues to be successful, which for the time being, it seems to be doing pretty good. But let's go ahead, get all the Rangers and, most importantly, Goldar out of this really cool plastic prison. Really awesome box art with the Megazord look here at the top. It sucks to open it, honestly. This is a really cool display piece, a little kind of background of like the inside of a space station or something, you know, inside the command center, something like that. But we're going to go ahead, free all these guys, and do a quick review. We've already seen most of these guys, so we'll look at the Chrome, see how that does, and we'll check out Goldar. So stick around, and let's get into it. Wow, okay. Feels like I've been gone for a long time, because I have to be honest, the absolute worst packaging ever. Like, okay, in a way, it's the best packaging, it's the worst packaging. It's the best packaging because it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Your figure's going to be locked in there. The worst because this is probably like half of what I just had to go through. Every arm, every leg, every torso, every weapon, every single aspect of this thing is locked down with tie downs. Just crazy, because eventually those do pop too. I've seen figures that have only been like a year or so old in package, and those end up popping anyway. So what are we doing? That was just extremely excessive, especially for a children's toy. I know it's here I am being a man-child holding it, but I mean the reality is it's Playmates. It's made for kids. You know, and then you're going to have all those all over the house, and the kids are going to try to, you know, you're on your way home, and the kids are trying to get into it. They can't get into it. They're screaming, they're yelling. Dad problems, first world problems. I get it. It's just an issue for me. So I want to note that issue. It's only right? So let's go ahead and get into these Rangers here. It's what we're here for. All the Rangers do come with their weapons. They all do come with a baggie of different blasters. Here's the pew pew mode and then the sword mode. I do like they come like this because I don't need them, so I'm just going to keep them in the baggie and tote them away for future use. But let's go ahead and get into the Rangers. Nice and quick here. Billy chromed out. I guess he's chromed out. You know what? I need to get the other Ranger. Let me get the other Ranger. Stand on by, and let's make sure that these are actually chrome and I didn't just buy a whole another set for no reason. Did I do that? Oh, man. Okay, yes, they are different. So I guess that's a good way to get us to have to compare anyway. So Chrome version, it's a little sparklier. Upon looking at it, it's almost like just lighter, really, like they used a lighter blue, but I do see a little bit of sparkle in there. So they are different. You can do obviously one in your civilian head and one in your Rego head, but other than that, they look to be exactly the same. Let's check out this civilian head just to make sure. Yeah, looks to be exactly the same. What do you guys think? Exactly the same on the face? Maybe just a tad bit of paint differences here. Come on, come on. Hey guys, come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, what are we doing? We're off the rails here. We are off the rails. There we go. Yeah, close enough. Pretty much right on. I think there might be just a slight tone change there, but so there is difference for sure. It is weird. I guess I just started second guessing myself because it wasn't written on the package. It was just kind of in the advertisement. So Blue Ranger looking good. Standard articulation that you're going to get with these guys. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Check it out in the other video for sure. Legs kind of go about right there. Again, arms like that. No head articulation. Just the morphin stuff. So there's blue. Let's get into pink. I think pink is the most noticeable of the color differences here. You definitely get pretty bright here in pink. And the females, worth noting, do not flip head, which is very strange, but a decision that they made. Not sure why. I do like the Kimberly head's pretty nice. It's a little toothy, I'll give it, but I think it works pretty good, and it does auto morph back from that. It just doesn't do the both way. Do have a little paint rub there, but I do like that. Looks really nice. Let's get into the man, Zach. Doing hip hop keto. Looks really nice. Again, pretty standard stuff going on there. I think his helmet looks a little better with the little chrome overspray. Pretty nice. Red Ranger. I haven't had a Red Ranger yet. This is my first Red Ranger. I'm waiting for that Putty Jason 2-packs to come out. That way I don't have to buy another Jason just to have another Jason. Long game for the win. So pretty nice action going on there. And then we're on to Trini. And I did notice a little issue here with Trini coming out of the pack. It looks like the yellow, you get a different shade of yellow from here to here. I don't know how well it's coming through on camera, but it's definitely a different yellow there than here. So it's strange. It's almost like maybe the original arm and they just didn't spray it. And then it happens again down here from the leg to this calf kind of area is a different yellow. So a little strange there, and I have a little wonky leg, but I'll mess with that. That could be just a matter of heating it up or the struggle of getting it out of the package, because that was pretty rough. Trini's not the greatest face, but also, I mean, it is what it is. That's Trini at the end of the day. But the main event, the reason we're all really here, is this quote-unquote exclusive Goldar. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to get this guy individually packed out here pretty soon. But Goldar does come with a effect piece here for his sword. I do like that. And his sword. Pretty nice sculpt here on the sword. Obviously gold plastic, kind of the way it is. And then they went ahead and did the red ruby there in the middle. A nice little bit of detail that they didn't have to do. They could have just done a straight up, gold sword and called it a day. But I do like that they gave that attention to detail. And it looks like pretty much all the weapons got a 2-color choice. For example, Jason's sword here, you get 2 colors. So that may have been like each paint app, each weapon was allotted 2 colors. It pretty much seems like that's the standard going on there. I know I said I wasn't going to show all the weapons, but here we are anyway. But, 1 and 2. So that's probably how that worked out. But let's work out if this pack is worth it to get this Goldar. I like the Goldar. I like it a lot. Let's see, the wings are... oh, no, they're not fixed. Oh, because we have this feature. So we have the wings. You squeeze a leg, and the wings move. It's fine. I do like the fact that they stand up pretty good either way. Let's see how he stands. Speaking of standing up, how does he stand? Pretty good. Does have... can't go all the way around because of his shoulder bell, so he goes up. He does have a bicep little cut there, so he has a little articulation there, and can move his wrist around. Nothing in the knees, pretty solid there. But the sculpt is pretty good. I think the face sculpt is actually really good. How do these scale? He almost looks, he's definitely small. I can give you that. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's really small. Okay. Don't particularly like that. Yeah, that's pretty rough. He's real small. Yeah, that's a bummer. He's very small. Really interesting. But I do remember doing these reviews and thinking that Rita scaled better with the old school Power Ranger flip head. So let me go get one of those and we'll wrap up this review. But I think he might scale okay with the older Rangers. Let's see. Alright, did go ahead and grab the OG Goldar and an original scale Red Ranger there. And obviously I think they definitely scale better with these. Not by much. I don't think they're great either way. The aliens were always undersold height-wise for me compared to the Rangers, but I think it definitely works better with the old school Rangers than it does with the new school Rangers. They just kind of tower over them, and that does the same way with Rita. So, not great, not bad. It's like cool that it does that, but we already have one to do that, so we should have a bigger scaled alien for sure. But at the end of the day, that is my opinion, and I'm sure that you guys have yours. But let's go ahead and get old Goldar set up, get everybody together, and give our final thoughts on this Target exclusive flip head Playmates Power Rangers pack. Add words on that one. Alright, and there we go. There's the whole crew. Like I said, I don't like the Goldar. I'll be honest. I like the Goldar as a single figure, but when you put him together, obviously he looks like he's out of place in the line. For if you know what you're looking at, it definitely doesn't work. Now, if you're a kid, sure, he probably works just fine. If you've just watched Power Rangers on TV, you're playing with your guys, it probably doesn't matter, right? But usually you want your bad guys to be bigger, stronger, more intimidating looking than your Rangers. At least for me, I feel like that's how that should go. But Rangers, great. Exactly what they need to be, exactly what they should be, which is a fun, quick, easy repaint, a way to for them to make a little money, you to have to buy the same thing over again with just a little tweak of difference. If I had it to do it again, would I? Yeah, I would, because I got a pretty decent deal with the current Target deal going on there. But like I said, the Goldar is disappointing. I won't deny that. But like I said, at the end of the day, those are just my opinions. And I'm sure you have yours. We'd love to hear about them in the comments down below. And while you're there, you might as well go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, as we do post new content every single day. But it's time to get on out of here. It's time to get these guys on the shelf. It's time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle PJ, we are going to throw one back. And we'll see you all next time.